Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Diego. I encourage you to subscribe if you haven't yet. I appreciate those of you who have. Today I have the pleasure of reviewing the latest Adidas X900004D. Check it out. Alright, since they're 4D, they come in a black on black 4D box. Sizing details, I went with my usual 9.5 when I get 4Ds. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was so excited about these, I could not wait to take them out of the box. So let's get right into it. So this is the X900004D. For me, it was love at first sight with this silhouette. It is so sleek and so cool. It comes out on September 4th with 3 colorways right off the bat. We've got a triple black colorway, looks pretty good. This one here, which has pops of signal pink, some green on there, and core black upper. And then we have a gray upper with signal orange hits on there. This one is my favorite, so I'm glad I have these in hand. So back in early April, when I did my 4D Run 1.0 black review, I showed some images of a leaked sample pair that I thought at the time was a different variant of the Run 1.0, but I can confirm now that all along it was the X900004D. And it does share a lot of similarities with the Run 1.0 and several other 4Ds of the past, so we're gonna dive into all those details right about now. Starting with the upper of the shoe, we've got an Adidas prime knit textile that comes in triangle little variated patterns in a gray color. And this gray little pattern on the top of the shoe reminds me a little bit of the OG Ultra 4D release that came out recently. As you can see, we've got that similarity on the top of the shoe, and I really like it. I think it complements the design very well. Moving up the shoe, we've got some flat black laces with white patterns on them. The lace loops on the upper are reminiscent of the design chosen on the Run 1.0s, and these come in a sort of carbon fiber look that is in a smooth felt material, and it gives it a really premium feel. I think it's a nice touch. The top of the tongue features the Adidas logo in a signal green bright color. The tongue itself is also separate from the upper, so it moves freely, but it is in a reinforced material that will prevent it from moving around too much and causing discomfort. Moving to the collar of the shoe, we've got a sock-like material for a snug fit that provides maximum comfort. And moving to the back of the shoe, we've got this huge, hard-to-miss pull tab that is quite the statement. It comes in a signal pink color that has hits of 3M reflective. And the design choice is pulled straight from the old Parlay 4Ds that came out a few years back with that big old heel tab on the back. And I really love it. This was a big feature that I liked about this old school shoe, so I'm happy to see it again in this design today. On both the lateral and medial sides of the shoe, we've got that Adidas 3 stripes across the side in a hard plastic, and it is 3M reflective. And on the outer heel of the shoe, we've got another detail pulled straight from the Run 1.0 silhouette, which is this heel counter that wraps around, and it provides more comfort and stability while running. And this colorway has that piece in an iridescent gasoline rainbow spill looking color, and it looks incredible. It shifts with the movement of the shoe, the color changes a bit, and it is quite the statement piece. I really love it. And continuing with the colorful details of this shoe, we've got this sleek, soft vinyl that wraps around the foot arch of the shoe, and it looks dark at first, but when you shine a flash straight at the shoe, once again it reveals an incredible array of rainbow patterns in a 3M reflective look, and it is stunning. It's honestly one of my favorite details of this sneaker. Another small detail is on the tip of the toe, we've got the Adidas Performance logo right there on the front. And removing the insole of the shoe reveals a gorgeous, bright signal green color with the 4D badge on there. A signature 4D insole pattern on the very bottom. It's quite thin, but it is a bit squishy for comfort. And when you look inside the shoe, there's a special treat, which is you can see the inside of the 4D and you can see light shining through it. If you were to wear these with the insole removed completely, you would feel extra airflow on the bottom of your foot while running, and that is an incredible attention to detail for breathability. On the inside of the heel, we've got squishy cushioning that provides a lot of comfort. and it reminds you that this is not just a great looking shoe, but a comfortable one to wear all day. And flipping the shoe over, we can see a very grippy rubber outsole that has a pattern inspired by computer-generated data. This is the pattern that you can find on all of the latest 4D releases, and I think it looks wonderful. And last but not least, of course, we've got the very striking black 4D midsole. If you're not familiar yet with 4D, it's actually a collaboration between Adidas and a company named Carbon, and they 3D print these incredible looking midsoles out of resin and light for a very striking and unique look. For the longest time, Adidas was releasing these 4D midsoles in an arrow green colorway, and all of a sudden they've opened up the floodgates and releasing a ton of black 4D midsoles. I'm all about it. People used to have to dye it black and do all these kinds of DIY projects to make it look this good, but now it looks like it'll be more common, and I'm loving that it looks this good straight out of the box. And as a quick little fun bonus, I went ahead and did my own little lace swap. I tested out some bright signal green laces that I pulled from another pair to match the insole. So let me know what you think about those. And I also swapped with these 3M reflective laces that I pulled off of a different pair that I think match the shoe almost even better, to be honest. But leave a comment, let me know which laces you prefer, the stock ones, the signal greens, or those black 3M reflectives. So when it comes to comfort, on the ZX900004D, it is actually the same 4D midsole as the Run 1.0s, the Parlay 4Ds that came out recently, and the Ultra OG 4Ds. And so you have a thinner 4D midsole that is more lightweight, it's actually squishier, and it gets softer as you walk on it more. So I'm gonna rate it a solid 8.5 out of 10, 10 being Ultra Boost 20s because they have Boost. And no, this is not as soft as Boost, but you're compromising a little bit on comfort for an incredible aesthetic style that I've yet to see a Boost shoe come close to. As far as the sizing goes on this pair, I always go a half size up when I get my 4Ds. It's just a personal choice, but in my experience, they're a little more snug, especially with running shoes in general. I wear them for more casual wear, so I like to go a half size up because there's no need for them to be glued to my feet. You also have a lot of inside heel support that pushes your foot forward a little bit. You have wiggle room for your toes. The laces can always be tightened if I really want it to be more snug. And if I went true to size, I guess I could also pull the insole out to create more space in there. But a half size up, I think is a good way to go. So, you love the way the ZX900004Ds look and you're reaching for your wallet? Well, they retail on Adidas for $200. Now, I think that is a steal considering that 4Ds in the past were ranging upwards of $300. Even the Run 1.0s were $220 when they first came out. We saw a big sale happen where they leveled the playing field and everything was $200, and I'm glad they're keeping that price point with this pair. So I'd say cop a pair sooner rather than later. In conclusion, this might be my favorite new pair of 4Ds that I own, being pair number 7, and even more maybe than the Ultra 4Ds that came out recently and the Parlay 4Ds that were both arguably very exclusive. These were easier to get my hands on, but something about the silhouette and the colors, totally my style, so I love these. I am very excited to see how Adidas is going to continue releasing 4Ds. They're opening the floodgates with these beautiful designs and black 4D midsoles, so I'm all about it. I'm wondering if they'll release more colorways of this shoe apart from the first 3 that came out. And let me know in the comments what you thought about the little lace swap that I did for fun with these. Which one was your favorite? Now, if you enjoyed the video, I encourage you to thumbs it up, subscribe if you haven't yet. I really appreciate the support. And in the meantime, I'll catch you on the next one.